rise of Menkheperre Necho I and the foundations of greatness. Peace in the vast landscape of ancient Egypt, where the Nile's waters nurtured the land, there emerged a ruler whose legacy would lay the groundwork for a reunified and powerful kingdom. Menkheperre Necho I, the first securely attested local Saite king of the 26th dynasty, ruled the city of Sais during a period of significant political fragmentation. His reign, though lasting only 8 years, was a turning point in Egypt's long and storied history. Necho I ascended to power in a time when Egypt was fractured, divided into smaller regions, each governed by local rulers. The city of Sais, located in the Nile Delta, was his seat of power. Necho I's reign marked the beginning of a new era, setting the stage for Egypt's resurgence as a formidable power in the ancient world. The establishment of greatness. Menkheperre Necho I was not merely a ruler of Sais, but a visionary who saw the potential for unification and strength in a fragmented Egypt. His leadership was characterized by strategic alliances, military prowess, and a deep understanding of the geopolitical landscape. He maintained a delicate balance between autonomy and allegiance to the larger forces at play, including the Assyrian Empire, which at the time held considerable influence over the region. Necho I's reign was instrumental in stabilizing the Western Delta and establishing Sais as a center of power. His ability to navigate the complex political environment allowed him to lay the foundations for a more unified Egypt, a vision that would be realized by his son, Menkheperre Necho I. Under Necho I's leadership, the groundwork was laid for the eventual reunification of Egypt, which had been divided since the end of the New Kingdom. The legacy of Menkheperre I, the greatness of Menkheperre Necho I, was fully realized through his son, Menkheperre I, who succeeded him as the ruler of Sais. Menkheperre I would go on to reunify Egypt, establishing the 26th dynasty, also known as the Saite dynasty. This period marked a renaissance for Egypt, characterized by a revival of the arts, culture, and traditional Egyptian values. Menkheperre I's reunification of Egypt was not just a political achievement, but a cultural and spiritual rebirth. It was a time when the old traditions were revived, and the kingdom once again became a beacon of civilization in the ancient world. The foundations laid by Menkheperre Necho I were crucial in this resurgence, proving that even in a brief reign, a ruler could establish the roots of greatness. Compelling encouragement, the power of legacy. The story of Menkheperre Necho I is a testament to the power of vision and legacy. Though his reign was short, his impact was profound, proving that greatness is not measured by the length of one's rule, but by the strength of one's vision. His ability to see beyond the present, to lay the foundations for future generations, serves as a powerful reminder that our actions today can shape the destiny of tomorrow. In understanding the past, we find the courage to build our future. The legacy of Menkheperre Necho I and the rise of the Saite dynasty remind us that even in times of division and uncertainty, the seeds of greatness can be planted. With vision, determination, and a commitment to the greater good, we too can lay the foundations for a future that echoes the greatness of the past. Title: The Rise of Menkheperre Necho I and the Foundations of Greatness, continued. The role of the Sumerian gods in shaping Egyptian thought. Though separated by geography, the ancient civilizations of Sumer and Egypt were not isolated in their cultural and spiritual developments. The exchange of ideas and beliefs between these ancient cultures played a significant role in shaping the spiritual and political landscape of Egypt, particularly during the reign of Menkheperre Necho I. The Sumerian pantheon, with its complex hierarchy of gods and goddesses, influenced the way the Egyptians viewed their own deities. The concept of a divine order, where gods ruled over specific aspects of the world and human life, was mirrored in the Egyptian belief system. Necho I, as a ruler, understood the power of aligning himself with the divine. His reign was marked by a reverence for the gods, and he positioned himself as their chosen representative on earth, a concept deeply rooted in both Egyptian and Sumerian traditions. The Sumerian influence is evident in the way Necho I conducted his rule, emphasizing the importance of law, order, and justice, values that were central to Sumerian kingship. By drawing on these ancient principles, Necho I was able to legitimize his authority and strengthen his position as a ruler capable of unifying a divided Egypt. Strategic alliances and military prowess. Menkheperre Necho I's greatness was not only rooted in his spiritual alignment, but also in his strategic acumen. Recognizing the shifting powers in the Near East, Necho I forged alliances that would protect his kingdom and expand his influence. His relationship with the Assyrian Empire, the dominant force in the region, was one of calculated diplomacy. By aligning with Assyria, Necho I secured his kingdom's autonomy while also gaining military support to suppress internal threats. Necho I's military campaigns were marked by precision and effectiveness. He understood the importance of maintaining control over the Western Delta, a region that was crucial for Egypt's stability. His ability to defend and expand his territory set the stage for his son, Saite I, to eventually reunify the entire country. Cultural revival and the preservation of knowledge. Menkheperre Necho I's reign was also a time of cultural revival. The arts and sciences flourished under his patronage as he encouraged the preservation of Egypt's ancient knowledge and traditions. This period saw a renewed interest in the study of the past, particularly the wisdom of the Old and Middle Kingdoms. Necho I's commitment to preserving Egypt's cultural heritage ensured that the knowledge of the past would be passed down to future generations, providing a foundation for the Renaissance that would come under Saite I. The city of Sais, under Necho I's rule, became a center of learning and culture. Scholars, artists, and priests gathered in Sais to contribute to the preservation and advancement of Egyptian civilization. This intellectual and cultural revival was essential in strengthening the identity of a reunified Egypt, making it a beacon of culture and knowledge in the ancient world. The eternal echo of greatness. The story of Menkheperre Necho I is one of foresight, strength, and legacy. His reign, though brief, was a turning point in the history of Egypt. By laying the groundwork for the reunification of Egypt, Necho I ensured that his name would be remembered as the precursor to a new era of greatness. The lesson of Menkheperre Necho I is clear. Greatness is not merely about conquest or power, but about the vision to see beyond the present, to build a future that honors the past while paving the way for progress. His legacy reminds us that true greatness is eternal, echoing through the ages as a testament to the power of vision, determination, and the relentless pursuit of a better tomorrow. In our own lives, we are called to draw on the wisdom of the past, to understand that our actions today will shape the world of tomorrow. Just as Menkheperre Necho I laid the foundations for the future, so too can we build a legacy that will endure, inspiring future generations to rise to greatness. Title: The Rise of Menkheperre Necho I and the Foundations of Greatness continued. The influence of Necho I on later Egyptian rulers. Menkheperre Necho I's reign, though brief, left an indelible mark on the rulers who followed him. His strategic approach to governance, combining diplomacy, military strength, and cultural patronage, became a blueprint for future pharaohs. Necho I's ability to maintain a delicate balance between independence and cooperation with powerful neighbors like the Assyrians was particularly influential. This approach was emulated by his son, Saite I, and later by other rulers of the 26th Dynasty. They recognized the importance of Necho I's methods, particularly his emphasis on securing and stabilizing key regions, maintaining strong alliances, and fostering cultural revival. The strategies employed by Necho I became essential tools in the hands of his successors, who sought to expand Egypt's influence and restore its former glory. Necho I's emphasis on the importance of the Nile Delta, a region critical to Egypt's economic and military strength, also influenced later rulers. His efforts to fortify and develop this area laid the foundation for a period of prosperity and stability that lasted well into the reigns of his descendants. Kindly click like, subscribe, and share this channel.